don't know if he drunk mine and thought it was his.
We're gonna try to stay on until you finish that glass.
Oh, you need me to finish it right now, or did you?
Slow walking.
Slow walking. Okay. Y'all want me to be a lady, or am I just taking this? What am I doing?
No, you don't be a traditional woman, not a modern woman.
I'm a traditional woman. Corey says traditional woman tonight, so I'll just keep sipping.
Corey.
Hey, we try to look out for you, Corey. You know,
Corey, like drink that. Knock it down.
Look, knock it down. Look, knock it down. Then she'll be knocked out, and then I was like, blessed quietness, holy quietness.
Y'all see how he does me? Yeah, I am here for Corey. Now let me say this too. Speaking of food, and we're all gardeners here. Some of us, anyways. I was in there telling, I think it was Brampton Gardener, that I'm around here killing plants instead of making them thrive. But we're all gardeners here. Whereas some of us are trying, and some of us, like you, are thriving, and doing my thing in the kitchen, because I said, okay, I've heard that you are also a gardener if you're taking food and transforming it and all of that stuff. So Corey gets food cooked to order. Corey can wake me up and say, hey, I feel like this or that. So whatever Corey's feels like is whatever Corey gets. That means, a dish on a platter.
So I'm gonna wake her up tomorrow morning. Hey, I feel like.
Anyways, so my point is that.
Boy, you don't get out of here.
Don't let her go to sleep, Corey.
Anyways, my point is that. Yes, Corey gets everything he wants. I'm a short order cook. I'm a sous chef. I'm a main chef. All of these good things. And y'all see how Corey is doing me.
Speaking of which, he needs more French toast.
But tonight was the first night that I ever seen Corey auction himself off. I see him auction you all, but to auction himself off?
Yeah, but he gonna renege on that. As soon as you come there and say, hey, got the money, he gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I'm cheap though. Just give me my own personal pineapple tree and a hammock. I'm cheap.
That's it. Yeah, right. He's easy pleasing. Trust me. And they're drinking, Corey. Y'all drinking two different wines or the same wine?
Pineapple moonshine.
That sounds delicious. No, mango. Mango. No, I'm drinking Stella Rose Blueberry Stella.
I'm drinking lemonade.
He drinking soursop tea and probably Ciroc. I don't think he'll mix lemonade with his white Hennessy.
You know I did.
You mix lemonade with your white?
Because I didn't want to do no shots. Because I didn't know what else going to do.
Who makes white Hennessy with lemonade?
But see, the only way I drink white Hennessy is with shots. So get shots and sit on here. And
he be dancing. Oh, by the way, I have a question for everybody.
Oh.
Do y'all dress up for Halloween or is it just us?
Oh, I'll answer it until the chat answers. And I will say that we sometimes do because, our performance life, depending on what's happening around that time, like this year, for example, every year we take our kids trick-or-treating, or at least I do, sometimes Corey too. Sometimes we've had parties with our dance theater so that we're putting on a performance and it's a whole entire production. This year we have a show the day before Halloween. We're doing actually Corey's Three Little Pigs remix. And so we have adults in the cast, teenagers, children, everybody in the cast, which means we have a lot of costumes that we might as well use for the next day, So we dress up like quite often.
Yeah, last year I went as M'Baku from Black Panther.
Yep.
So we dress up for Halloween, but I was trying to figure out how we could have a little virtual Halloween party.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you this. I think it's like, it sounds like a lot of fun. First of all, you can definitely, these are just my ideas, right? From what you're saying. And it's not the American honey. This is just me all the time. So you could do something where you bring in, you have the people bring in a drink, especially for adults. They can send in drinks early, drink suggestions. Since you're telling Bobby what to mix, but not to mix, I don't know what to mix. We were in church so much. I'm such a square, so I just drink everything straight. So I don't even know how. I don't have no ice, no chaser. I'm just alcoholic right now. It looks. You know what I mean? It looks that way. Like, okay, well, she just drinking that like that. So it would be fun, to have to tell people in the comments, like, you make an announcement, we're going to have a costume party, show up, dress up, give us some suggestions as far as drink suggestions and all of that. And people can just pop in and out of the live and talk about what they did for Halloween, what they do for Halloween, anything that they've done with their yard, all of those kinds of things. But just off the cuff, that's my input.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we didn't dress up last year because, of course, my friend was here and we were home.
Right.
But
and Copper Kettle, that apple pie moonshine is
something nice.
Yeah.
It's too smooth. Too smooth. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Put together some type of little virtual. I just want to get it out. Because I said, Savannah is big on Halloween. I mean,
really?
Love it.
Yeah, that's like the
You
ghost
go
story
downtown and it's a
America.
full-blown party. Huh?
I said that's like the ghost story, what did I say?
Capital.
Ghost storytelling capital of America.
Yeah, they have the best Halloween parties here, but we gonna do something YouTube style. So we'll put together a little Halloween shindig.
So let me
we might even go downtown and take y'all with us.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna ask, like, can you guys go mobile? Because that would be even more fun. Like, just riding around.
Some of the costumes are amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah,
oh my God! One year it was the Grim Reaper. He was like 8 feet tall. Oh my God, it was amazing. Yeah. I've seen like Beauty and the Beast. When I say Beauty and the Beast, I'm talking
like these guys. They put in a lot of time. Yeah, and these are adults, so it's not
all adults.
Kids,
no kids. It's amazing.
So they love it, and they put a lot of work into their costumes.
There's something that they have here where it's sort of like a Halloween street party, and we've performed and participated in that several times too, which is another reason why we typically will dress up. So one year we were there, our dance theater that was there, we were all spiders. So, we had gotten all of our spider costumes and all of that. It's amazing to see the adults, like the face makeup, the way they go in, like you're saying, it's so creative because that particular street party includes a contest. So people can vote, for the best costume. And that night it's like there are beer trucks, and I don't drink beer, so that's not my thing, but there's Corey, right? So Corey was in his element every year at that. And like you're saying, it's the adults, oh my goodness, they really come through. So that would be fun too. I don't know what the chat is saying though. I'll let you see what they're saying about dressing up and suggestions.
Not saying much.
Equal Neighbor said use the StreamYard to go live. And Vaughn said on location sounds pretty cool.
Oh yeah, go live like down. So Equal Neighbor, you saying go downtown and go live down there. It's nice down there.
The last time we went, we actually everybody was trying to push us to go into the competition because they said that we would win. I can't say that because I seen some amazing costumes. They were like these guys put in some serious time and a lot of money. Like I was just half naked, so that's the only reason they said it.
What was your costume?
So let me tell you, he was half naked, and it was LGBTQ weekend.
It was having
so they had a festival down there, and we walking downtown, and who half naked with a skirt on? And the guys were like, I said, well, let's walk over here. And he was like, well, what are they doing over there? All I see is these multicolored flags. And I'm like, I don't know. So we went over there. Some guy was singing Ebony and Ivory to him.
Yeah, he went over me and girl talking about
So,
Ebony and Ivory.
it was so much fun, but
Yeah,
I was like,
everybody was cool though.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Nobody hit on
Nobody
them.
was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nobody hit on them. I know they don't look, but hey.
Who were you supposed to be, Bobby?
I thought a whole group of girls came and hugged me and gave me talking about, oh, you're so lucky. And I'm looking at Sherry. I'm like, if she was cool, I'm like, okay.
I'm just standing there like, hey, let me get a picture. And he was like,
yeah, we might need to put on some clothes.
Okay.
I said, it was so funny though.
So, which I will say,
he won't be naked. He's gonna be
right?
Who was he supposed to be dressed up as?
It was Egyptian.
Yeah, we were an Egyptian king and queen.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were saluting and bowing to us, and I'm like, he was greased up and he had the gold straps around his arms.
Yeah, so you know it only requires a headpiece and
a skirt.
Yep.
And I have my staff, so
it was so funny. I have to see your picture.
Oh, wow. You know, that would be a good picture to post as an advertisement for like, or show a video when you showcase it where you're saying like, you know, this was a couple of years ago. We'll be hitting the streets on Halloween night because you can use your phone. And I don't know if you saw the girlie's comment. The girlie A said, we used to. So they used to dress up. I don't know if the kids got too old because our kids are still, you know, young enough that we got to do stuff with them, right? And so they, she said they used to, but Bobby, I don't know if you noticed that Miss B Finesse heard you hitting that high note singing that when he was singing the song.
I don't think I got a high note in me.
Unless maybe, well, no, let me not. No high notes.
Right.
But yeah, that'll be fun. So
our costume idea is that she gonna be Little Red Riding Hood and I'm gonna be the big bad wolf. Ooh.
You gonna neighbor your stomach feeling
you
funny?
Gonna blow a house down?
Yeah, I'm yep.
So yeah, I definitely will say that we are you know, looking forward to Halloween. It's my favorite. I think Halloween is my favorite celebration. I don't know if you would call it a holiday, but it's my favorite because we couldn't celebrate it growing up. We weren't supposed to, which was crazy because we were super duper religious, right? But my mom is from New York City. She didn't grow up that way. So she would sneak and let us go trick-or-treating. She would sneak and be like, okay, go to this person's house, go to this person's house. So, you know, basically I've been doing devilish deeds on Halloween since the beginning. So it's like, oh, this is so much fun. And of course, you know, I like the candy too, but I'm looking forward to it. So definitely I'll be tuning in if you all are live and moving around, all that good stuff.
Yeah, we don't celebrate holidays, but we do dress up. We like dressing up for Halloween and St. Patrick's Day weekend. Yeah. St. Patrick's Day, we go downtown. We are Irish for a day or a couple hours. So,
and it's not that we don't celebrate it for no religious reason. We just don't make a big deal out of it no more. It was more for the kids.
Yeah.
And once the kids, you know, kids get grown, it's not really something that we stress ourselves out about. It's not necessary.
That's so true. I'm sorry, Cherie. Go ahead, say that again.
I said I would buy gifts, but somebody stopped me from doing that years ago, so now I don't have that stress anymore.
So let me tell Corey the backstory on that. Corey, she's one of those people that she was saying that when they got together, you know, she was like, oh, okay, yeah, let me do this, let me do that, let me buy stuff. And then he was like, look, let's just have experiences because you know, she would do things like, let me do this for Valentine's Day, get something for every sense, the 5 senses or whatever. And they would enjoy it, but not really, because Bobby was like, we're just blowing through money. We could be doing other things. So that's when they started looking more towards experiences. And that's something that we started doing more of with our children too. Like, as they are getting older, we realize that they're not as excited about
Exactly.
just the stuff, and they want more. They don't even realize
Yes.
it. So, like one particular Christmas, a couple of years ago, we said, okay, we'll get a beach house nearby where we can just drive maybe an hour, 2 hours away. And we actually got them a nightgown, bed sheets, because this Airbnb, I was like, let me bring my own stuff, some of my own
Mhm.
stuff. So to this day, they still wear those nightgowns quite often because it's tied to that memory. They
Mhm.
change their sheets without anybody asking, and
Yep.
so little things like that. You tie it to a memory. It makes a difference, and then we can buy practical stuff like bed sheets and nightgowns instead of batteries.
Toys that I got to assemble.
Toys that Corey has to, because Corey put stuff together. There's a lamp. There's a lamp I was supposed to put together a couple of weeks ago, and it's still not together.
See, what had happened was
Oh, exactly. And
Corey,
Corey,
like, anyway.
I'm telling you, Corey is the one that typically will put stuff together for us. Even though he can't see, he around here getting stuff done, and that's been since we've been married. So, same thing with going back to the holiday stuff. He was the one that was paying attention to. They ain't into this stuff. Let's figure out something else. Let's do something
Yeah,
different.
that came from
Yeah.
the experiences that my mom and dad would they made Christmas like a big build up. Yeah, as an experience, they used to take me to this day. I love I love brass music, brass holiday music because they took me to a brass
Yeah.
band concert. One of my favorite memories of all was when my mom would go shopping in this downtown shopping district near our home, and they had this little place on this street it's so hot. It's so hot cashews. So my mom was shopping. My dad would get a bag of hot cashews, and we would just walk up and down the street eating hot cashews, and we would just talk and look at all the holidays. And those are the things, the sounds, the smells.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
always every memory I have, I think about my mom and my dad at the holiday time. How it was just like one big build up to the point where it's like, okay, I got all these cool toys, but what are we doing tomorrow? And like, what are we doing tomorrow? Like, what it's time for me to go back to school. No.
And that you can how you feel about the memories, like Eco Neighbor said, the memories and experiences you had as a young kid. So you want your kids to have the same memories when they are grown, and that way they'll learn automatically to give those same experiences, same memories to their kids. So that's important, to teach kids. It's not about materialistic things.
All about spending money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can just spend time and do things. Like we used to build gingerbread houses with my dad growing up, and those memories mean more than him spending $500 or $600 on some video game or
A toy you don't even remember.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Go ahead.
Go ahead, LaQuita.
Okay, we have a story. We have a story about a gingerbread house.
Yeah, you talking about the
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start
it. Hot cashew.
So now
hold on, Corey. Yeah, that's Eco Neighbor that says I can just smell. That's what she was saying. I can just smell the hot cashews.
Yeah, I can smell it right now. The hot cashews mixed with my dad's Old Spice, and it's just like, I don't even like Old Spice. Every time I smell it, I think about him at Christmas time. But my birthday's on December 23rd, so I'm 2 days before Christmas, and so
like me to help settle your stomach.
Hold on. So Eco Neighbor said, my stomach feels funny. I was like, girl, drink some whiskey. Or I don't know if that's a lady or a guy. I said, drink some whiskey. It's good for your stomach. Drink some whiskey like me is what I said.
Look, black chocolate, y'all could sprain y'all ankle. Queen would say, drink some whiskey to make it better. You could your eye can get punctured by a branch when you pick
you could be holding your eyeball in your hand.
Drink some whiskey, it'll go back. You got a ball spot, put some whiskey on, it'll come back.
Oh my goodness. And you know what? And I think I said it when she was on our show, Liz Video. I ordered a flask. She has flasks on her site. I was like, oh, this is wow. Flasks. People still sell these. I got a flask off of her site. That's how serious I am. But anyways.
But yeah.
You ladylike about it. That's being ladylike.
Yes, and it's so beautiful too. Let me tell you. Go ahead, Corey.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we like
This
my
is about the gingerbread house.
my
It's just
birth.
a.
Yeah, go ahead. Like, right, you finished?
I'm done.
Uh-oh, Corey. Don't get Kelly on him now. Uh-oh, there you go. Hold on.
I'm done.
Don't make me say it. I'm still in here though. But nah, my birthday is December 23rd, and so it was it was a good day because it was a day. My birthday fell on a Sunday. It started out to be a good day because they let me watch my football game in peace.
That's me and the three kids, because at this point the kids are like 7, 5, and 3, or
We
8, 5, and 3.
they let me watch my game in peace. My team won that day. Then we went to get my favorite. At that time, we were still eating meat, so I got me a.
We just stopped last year, so
I'm
this is a
not.
long time ago.
I'm
We was
not
eating
gonna.
pork, pig feet, chitlins,
Right.
hog maws,
I won't eat them
tripe.
chitlins. But I was we went and got some food from one of my favorite restaurants, and I got to eat it, and nobody asked for a bite of it. I went to get my hair cut, and they actually gave me my haircut for free because of my birthday. So then Laquita said, "I want to build gingerbread houses with the girls." But
No, wait. So let me explain this. Corey does his kids' school projects because I hate I hate schoolwork, right? I make sure they get there. I pack the lunches and get the school supplies, but Corey does the work. And I always go to the school for all the stuff. So they had done this thing at school where they used a milk carton and they created a gingerbread house. And the girls kept bugging me, "Mommy, we did this in school. Let's do it at home." And I was thinking, no, but okay, we'll do it. So we went to get the ingredients.
So we needed some cake frosting for the gingerbread planks to stick to the side of the milk carton. So we went to one store, they didn't have it. So we could walk our neighborhood. We could walk to the store. So we walked to the store, and this guy is coming out of the store, and we got the little one in the stroller, and he says,
"No, I think she was in the carrier
on the stroller.
Oh yeah, she was big enough.
Yeah,
she wasn't. Yeah.
So he's like, "Y'all done y'all Christmas shopping yet?" So of course I'm like backstepping and getting my stick into ready position.
About to hit the dude.
Because I don't know what he.
Corey don't even know where the guy at. He about to hit him.
I can hear him. I knew where it was at.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Corey was ready to swing.
And so I'm like backstepping. I'm pushing the older girls back, and I'm like kind of putting Queen by the elbow, like, "Now come on now." And he said, "We said, yeah, we done." He said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Well, look, Merry Christmas," and he gave us a $400 money order.
Yep.
What?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And it was so sweet because it was the gift that kept on giving, because of course I didn't want to do the gingerbread house, but I was all gung-ho. We had the frosting already, and now we're coming out of the store and we get $400 and a money order that we can just fill out in cash. So one of my friends, when I called her, I'm like, "Girl, guess what?" She was like, "Call the news. They love stories like this at Christmas time." So I was like, "Oh, okay." Called the news. We got on the news the next day. They came to our home. They
I was at work, so I missed that one.
Right. They came to the house, and the kids' hair was looking crazy. I put a Santa Claus hat on them so they would be cute. Put some, lotion or something, make them shiny and cute. And it was great because it's like, oh, we got a new spot, $400. Corey's birthday a couple of days before Christmas. It was sweet.